Sorry.
Hi. No, it's okay. You sound like you came from far away. Hello.
Hello. Now I was checking to see if my cleaning supplies were here yet.
Oh no, it's still not here. I just forgot about that. Yeah.
No, I forgot too. When you asked me, I was like, yeah, let's start at forgetting.
Yeah,
that
let's
they're
start
on the
early.
list.
Yeah,
So
let's start early.
Completely forgot. But you know, I'ma just wing it like I do everything.
Just wing it. Let's just wing it. Let's go for it. Hey, you know, I see your pun right there. You know, just wing it.
Oh,
See
see, you
your
know,
pun?
it was completely accidental, but I'm gonna pretend like it was on purpose.
Yeah, it was totally on purpose. Totally. We content creators totally do everything on purpose when we ever make content, right? Like all those times we mess up, we do it for the content, right?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Exactly. No, I didn't.
The mic sounds a bit muffled. Is this supposed to be? Is your mic a little muffled? We are doing this through Discord. We are doing this through Discord.
Is that better?
Is it better?
It was kind of far away from my mouth. I don't know.
I think it sounds great, but I don't know. I'm listening to you through Discord.
Okay.
So he's good? You guys good? You guys, everything's nice and good? And
Hopefully.
Awesome. Maybe it's Discord. It'll be fine. Okay, cool.
Maybe.
But hello, everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to interview another amazing VTuber. This week, we have a very shockingly B-tastic VTuber today. I'm trying to make more B puns, not going very well. I like my title. My title was just take a beeline to check out this VTuber. I thought that was clever. That was pretty clever.
I get a lot of B puns. It's okay.
Yeah,
I do it myself. It'd be accidental, so.
The B accidental.
Oh, you know. It was worse when I first became a VTuber, so. It was way worse.
I bet. Now it's kind of like I heard it before. Just heard it before.
For the most part, yeah.
But how about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
Okay, well, my name is Circuit. I'm a street racing, robot fighting, killer VTuber, and I'm funny, I'm loud, and I just be doing stuff. Can I curse? Or can I not curse?
You can curse. You can curse.
I just be doing shit. I just be saying shit. I'm just kind of unhinged and random and loud. So.
I love that. Ooh. You have no idea how many people I know who has emotes of that. It's so funny.
I needed. See, I had to take it a step further.
Did I make your models do it?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much. That's my Ushi. Look, it's your Ushi. Oh my god.
Hi, Pookie.
Oh, Pookie. I love it. Love the attention. The attention is right there. It's really good. For those who never come to one of my shows before, this is a fun little talk show. We'll be asking 15 questions. These questions can go into her background, her content, her upcoming plans, and obviously her model and the details that go into it. So sit back, relax, make sure you have a bowl of Cheerios because obviously, if you know the joke, you know the joke. And I hope you guys relax and enjoy the show. Was that a bad joke? I don't know.
The Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah.
It almost went over my head. I'm not gonna lie. I had to think about it.
Yeah, think about it. It was like,
over.
yeah, have a bowl of Cheerios. Have a little Cheerios.
Cheerios is lit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. see. I have more dumb jokes for you guys. So we're good. Be good. But I did not know you were going to bring a guest of your own. Who's that little guy on your shoulder?
Oh, this little shitter. His name's Fritz. He's my bird. He's my scouting canary that helps me when I can't fly.
You can't fly?
When I can't. No, there's moments if I'm, I'm a big target. He's tiny. He can get through smaller places. So when I can't do it, he doesn't.
Okay, makes sense. Is he eating something right now?
His cookies.
Oh, yeah, he has to have his cookies.
When I type, it's a hotkey. I can't. Sometimes when I type stuff, it just pops up.
He'll eat his cookies whenever he wants to. Whenever he wants to.
Yeah, and then if it pisses me off, he goes in the bird cage.
Oh, well, we'll see if he goes in the bird cage. Right now, he's being pretty behaved, but as long as there's a poop on my couch.
Yeah, he's potty trained.
Good. Just want to make sure. Birds be pooping. Birds be pooping.
Yeah, he's potty trained though. He goes to a specific corner in the underground and he takes his shits and then leaves me alone.
Good. Leave him alone. No. I like that. That's good. All right. Well, let's get started with the first. Well, actually, the other thing I forgot to mention for you is that we also have this special redeem right here, which let me show you what it is. It is. Where are you? Where are you? Where's my spin the wheel? I have a spin the wheel redeem, and
Oh, that's cool.
this one right here. Oh, it is. There you go. I'm gonna spin the wheel and redeem. So what this is that when Chad redeems a spin the wheel redeem, a random spin wheel will pop up, and you have to answer the question that is gonna be on there. So more questions for you. So all the questions. Are you ready for the first spin of the day?
Yeah. Also, I forgot to say, I go by they, them. I don't mind feminine like terms and stuff.
Cool. I will definitely make sure I'll do my best. I support everything like that. I will try my best absolutely to stick with the they, them. Okay.
It's okay. No, if you mess up, listen, I forgot to say it before because I just have stopped like correcting people. I'm femme presenting, femme leaning, so like I don't mind like feminine terms. So you're chilling. I always forget to say it, and then people feel bad. I don't want you to feel bad. Please don't feel bad.
Of course, no problem. But hey, all the respect. I love the respect. Well, let's get started with the first question, shall we?
I'm ready.
Go. First question of the night is gonna be a spin. This is from Pasta, Poetic Pasta. And let's see what he asks. Alright, so this might be an interesting one, and it might not be one of your answers because, you know, they hunt bees sometimes depending on your answer. Cat or dog person?
Cat.
Really?
Specifically Scottish folds. They're so cute, and calico cats. They're my favorite. Yes, I like cats. I like both. I literally in my lore have a Doberman attack dog, but it's easier to have a bird companion on the screen than a dog. So, but I love both, but I love cats the most.
Cool. Okay, well that's actually really cool. I'm a cat person too. I just imagine that the cats will go ham on bees. So
it's okay. I just have to be better. You know, leave me alone.
Knock away all the cats.
I'm not food.
No, not food. Not food. You will sting people, and no one wants to be stung.
True. True.
All right, I like it. Well, that's a good way to get it out. Catworms got another. Catworms. Wait, what are we talking about? Catworms.
Huh?
Chimera. What is going on? I'm a victim. You're a victim to catworms?
Damn.
You sure you want to talk about this? Yeah, you sure you want to talk about this on stream? Yeah, I think you need to talk to like a professional, maybe a doctor. I'm just gonna say, you know. Yeah, I feel the worst for you. I'm sorry. I hope you did. Catworms, aka cat love. That's what you meant. That is not what I came across. I don't.
Oh, I thought you meant like your cat gave you worms.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too. You're like, no, cat love. I was like,
oh,
that's not what I thought about when you said cat worms.
Okay. That's not what I thought about.
Oh,
either.
I was gonna be like, hey man, you say whatever you want, but like I feel like you should go to a professional on that. One VTuber, one weeb will not help you out with your problems. I promise you that. It will not go very well for you. But anywho's it. Let's get started with my first question of the night. Was a good way to start this off. Strong icebreaker, Chimera. Yes, you did. You definitely got us noticing your comment. 100%.
No, for real. Real.
I know, I was like, the first question, and the best way to ask any interview off by starting out how it all got started in the first place. Why and when did you want to get into streaming? One comment at a time.
When did I start streaming? I think I started streaming like I've been a VTuber for 5 years, confirmed. So
wow.
2019, 2020, like, and yeah, 2020 is when I started streaming. But no, I started streaming before that. I've been a VTuber for 5 years. So I've been streaming since 2018, I think. Wow. Like straight directly from my Xbox One, like shitty Xbox One.
Wow.
And I didn't even understand.
Talking smack online.
I didn't even know what, listen, it was shitty. It was shitty. My Xbox One was shitty because I had it for years before I even started streaming. I didn't even understand what Twitch was. I was like, the League of Legends character, I didn't understand what Twitch was. So I was just streaming so my friends could watch watch me play Apex and Overwatch because I was an avid Apex and Overwatch player. I was on a team and I was obsessed with Apex 2. Unfortunately, those were dark times.
Dark times.
Dark times.
Ooh.
But that's when I started streaming just so they could watch me. I didn't realize that complete strangers could watch me, so I just kept doing it because I was like, I mean, I'm doing it mostly to show my friends. And I was like, at the time I was a cosplayer, so like I was used to being like on camera, like making content and stuff. But when I found out about VTubing, I was like, oh my god, I can stream without showing my face.
What?
Oh, thank God. I don't have to do makeup. I don't have to look perfect all the time. I can look how I want, say less. So that's how it started. Me being lazy. Also being a thicker black person, I also just did not want to deal with the repercussions of showing my face to trolls. I just didn't have the energy because it was already a lot to deal with in the cosplaying space at the time. And then I was like, well, if I can just be myself without having to fully be myself, then I'm gonna do that.
True.
Based on laziness, I ain't feel like being pretty on stream all the time.
You don't need to be pretty. You don't need to be pretty. Like look at this. Look at this. See? This is a lot of work. There's a lot of work I put this through. I put on my glasses and a hat. That's a lot of work. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Being a VTuber is so much.
Just thinking about
exactly.
it.
That's what I thought. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I wrote that. But that's cool. You actually it's actually cool because we actually both streamed around the same time. But it sounds like you've been VTuber for a lot longer than I was as a VTuber. Because I only started this year, but I'm now a hybrid streamer. I do both back and forth.
Yeah.
But you seem to have a lot more.
A bumblebee.
A bumblebee. A little tiny bee.
Yeah.
A little bee.
Yeah, literally. And I was like, too cute for me. It's time to just be unhinged.
Be cool. Be awesome. You like a racer bee too, so you actually like super fast, right?
Yeah. Ties into the power set. Electricity powers. Now I'm just fast.
It's kind of like Static Shock in a way, you know? Do you have inference of that?
It was unrelated at first, but I grew up watching Static Shock, so it just came full circle.
It works out. You like a cross between did you know the Wasp from like Ant-Man? Static Shock. No. Like cross between
I get what's her name? Bumblebee from Teen Titans and Static Shock.
Oh, okay. I was saying Wasp.
Unrelated.
Both unrelated, yes. But I like that. I like that. So cool. That's so cool.
When I was making my design, I wasn't really thinking. I wanted to give off like comic book vibes, but I wasn't specifically thinking of like a character when I was making the character before this Circuit 2.0 like outfit rebrand. It just kind of happened.
I love how you like came from like being adorable little cute bee to like, you know, I want to be cool and awesome. So you just evolved. Literally evolved.
I didn't even, when I debuted, the Bumblebee didn't even make it to the debut stage. I changed it before I officially, like, it was still PNG Tuber days.
Wow, PNG Tuber days. Those are the good days. The bee evolution.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we do have another spin for you. Pasta just wants to get to know you even more. Let's like it. So let's get into another spin for you. Dude, go for it. Circuitry doesn't, what do you mean? I do wear pants on stream. What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't. I talk about that to my child all the time.
No pants. We don't need them. Now, we just talked about how you are a BVTuber, and you've been a BVTuber for a very long time. But, hypothetically, if you were a different kind of VTuber, what would be what kind of VTuber would you like to be?
Wow, I'm actually rebranding in like a year or so. 'Cause I just got this new job, so I'm planning. I've been wanting to rebrand y'all for so long. I've been a bee for 5 years with the same color scheme, hair color, ever since I started. It's time to change it up. So Circuit's gonna get killed off, and I'm gonna become a crime boss hyena.
Yo, that sounds sick. That'd be cool. Are you going to make like some kind of lore video about like you getting like hitmaned and assassinated?
Yes, literally. Yes. So before I was even a bee, the list was a underground fighting mantis shrimp or a red panda mafia boss, and I was still hooked on the whole crime boss like kingpin thing, but make it like feminine, because that eats hard. I love
Yeah,
that.
it
I love
does.
women in suits and bad bitch, bad big boss energy. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna not do the mantis shrimp. We're gonna go with the hyena mob boss. Also, my laugh already sounds like a hyena cackle anyways, so it's
Oh.
great branding. So it fits.
No, okay,
But
okay.
yeah, the lore is already figured out. I already have the lore written down and
Got this.
everything.
You got this. That's cool. Well, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. So, guys, don't forget to check her out and when she does her rebranding because it's gonna be sick and tight. I can't wait to see the video of literally you flying around and just getting shot in the head, and then you see your new model like out with a sniper rifle. Like, now it's my turn. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Something
Honestly, kind of close. The a gun is involved, kind of close, but the hyena's choice is a pistol, old style.
Oh, so this be close and
Encrusted
personal.
pistol, yeah, diamond encrusted pistol with the ivory handle. I have so many details already figured out. It's just not even funny.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. This will be cool. I'm very excited for the Crime Bass hyena. That's gonna be cool. I have not seen really any VTubers as a hyena, so that actually would be really sick.
I've seen like 2.
Yeah, that's not
Actually, yeah, I think one's not even a VTuber anymore. So I've seen like 1. I know
that's
for a fact
crazy.
1 still exists. Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, Circuit and Tricko, how y'all doing? We're doing good. Well, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm off. I have next 2 days off, so I'm just relaxing. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm chilling, vibing too.
We're worried about your little cleaning supplies coming in because the person's supposed to be here.
Yeah, they're supposed to be. I think they're like close-ish. I don't know. I have to go look.
Oh.
Which they should have been here, but you know, if I keep bitching about it, it's just gonna. I'm just whatever. Whatever.
And also, I'm trying this liquid glass thing on my new phone.
How long was it supposed to be? Like
it's
10
only
minutes?
for 10 minutes, so it should be ready now.
Has it been? It's been. Yeah. Wait, it has been 10 minutes. Right. Is it like tacky? Like, is it? How do you check?
Well, it's supposed to have a whole bunch of residue on it, and I'm supposed to like buff it out with my cloth.
Ah. Okay, hold on. Let me check to see where they are. They are a couple minutes away, apparently. Okay. Well, I'll wait until the very last second, so all I have to do is run down and grab it. It shouldn't take me but like 2 minutes once it gets here. I apologize. I was trying to do this preemptively, and Big Dog couldn't find one bottle of Fabuloso, and they had to reassign the whole order, which is still crazy to me, but let me just not even think about it.
It doesn't even look like it's on though. Like that's the weird thing about it. Have anyone used liquid glass before? Because it doesn't even look like it's on. Like I made sure there was liquid on it. I let it dry, and now it looks really good. It looks nice and clear and everything like that. But
wait, is that what it's supposed to be like though? Like, is it supposed to not look like it's on?
Well, it's supposed to be like a screen protector, right? So it should be like on top of it, and it shouldn't be interfering with the actual screen, I imagine. But like, I can't really test it. Can I?
If you turn your screen on, does it like look different?
Not really. It just looks like a regular screen.
Well, maybe that's the point. Maybe it's not supposed to look like a big clunky screen protector.
Which makes sense, but like then it just makes me feel kind of worried. Like, well, if it's like, is it going to like still like protect the screen like I want it to do? So I'm worried that like if something's going to scratch it, like a break, or I know.
See, I don't know the science behind how it bonds to your screen, so I don't even know. I have no idea.
Anyway, that was just a random distraction. Anyway, we do have another spin for you. It's just funny.
Okay.
We have another spin for you, so we'll do another spin. Pasta, the MVP of your questions today. Awesome. And this is gonna be popping. I'm gonna love this one. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Oh, wow. A lot. We have this thing on stream where I put my Spotify playlist on shuffle and I give everyone whiplash. I love K-pop, mostly Korean R&B, but K-pop, I just use the K-pop umbrella because it varies. On top of like musicals, just anything. Honestly, anything that itches my brain. Yeah. So I'm autistic, so if it itches my brain, I like it. It doesn't even matter what genre it is. Yeah, like show tunes. I love show tunes. Like like intense music that you would put on like what's it called, like a movie trailer, like stuff like that, like stuff like that. Anything that's like intense and like itches my brain, some good bass, good rapping beat. I love that.
Nice. I like that. Good music. I think that's really cool. I didn't expect you to be so all over the place on it, but I like your taste.
Yeah, I sure am. Yeah.
I like it. It's very good. Let's get to my second
I love
question.
K-pop the most,
Ooh,
to be honest.
K-pop.
And I have my own light stick.
Whoa, you actually do the
Yeah, hold on, I have to find it.
I need to get my own light sticks. I've never been to one of those concerts before. And I have emote of one right here.
My arms are like messed up, but I have a light stick.
Oh, that's your microphone. Is that a light stick or a microphone?
It's a light stick. Yeah, it's called the taser.
Well, hopefully it's actually not a taser.
It can be, yeah. It's a taser. It doubles. I was like, if I ever had a light stick, I want a practical one. So what is practical for just anyone to be able to have a taser? A taser. So that's what we called it.
I see now. Well, this guy's getting too close to me.
Exactly.
Don't get close to my. So is a light stick supposed to be like a microphone or?
No, a light stick is supposed to just be a way for the fans in the crowd to show support for their favorite artist on the stage. It has like a lot of newer gen light sticks have like settings where, like, depending on whatever song is playing by the artist, they can program the light sticks to like follow a certain like light pattern and stuff. It's really cool. You can control the lights on your phone, stuff like that. It's really cool. It's sick. So it's not supposed to be a microphone.
Well, it looks cool. I like it. That is cool.
Thank you.
There's a couple of K-pop's songs I listened to that I thought was really cool, but I can't place my like brain on who they are right at this moment. But I would have to say K-pop, good music.
Yes.
Different. Okay, so you are a Vtuber, am I correct? Okay. So with that said, what do you think you like the most about being this Vtuber content creator?
I like laughing, and I like making people laugh, and I think sometimes I don't think I'm funny, but other times I do think I'm funny. I like making people laugh. Like, I don't care about like anything else. If people can laugh and be chilling in the stream, that's all I care about. Sometimes I be looking at my own stuff and laughing at it because I'm like, damn, I'm funny. So that's my favorite part. Like,
as long as I'm funny, as long as you think you're funny, and that's all I meant.
As long as I think the joke hit, it hit.
I love it. That's just really good.
That's my favorite part. Aside from like editing videos, it's like I have a love-hate relationship between editing. Sometimes I hate it, sometimes I love it. But when I actually get the video out, I'm like, I guess it's not so bad. But like the process is excruciating. I hate it.
Yeah,
but then
you have to be in like the best like position. You need to have like the whole day free. You have to have your relaxing time, and then you can grind through like 20 videos. But you have to be in the perfect position. If anything gets in the way of that, you're like, I'll do it later.
Literally, like, I also like editing for other people more than I like editing for myself. So
awesome. That's always good. I got a spooky raid. Hello, Raiders. Good to see you. Ororo Atamitsu VT is great to meet you. It's great to meet you. Hello, Raiders. Great to meet you. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week, but get to know a brand new VTuber. How about you introduce yourself to the new guests that come in from the raid?
Hello, Raiders. My name's Circuit. Nice to meet you. I'm a street racing, robot fighting, killer VTuber. Welcome to the no, wait, this is not the racetrack. Welcome to, what do you call your place? Do you have a name
Behind the VTuber.
Welcome to Behind the VTuber. I was doing my whole spiel. It was like,
when you get into it, yeah, no, when you get to it.
I keep forgetting this is not the underground racetrack I'm at right
No,
now.
we're way up on the building. You know, we're really far away up there. You know, look at the surroundings. It looks so nice outside.
Yeah, I'm not used to it. I'm used to being hunted every time I come out the manhole.
And you'll be fine. You won't be hunted. You won't be hunted. I'm pretty sure there's no hyenas scouting around.
True. Hopefully.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
But yeah, no. I hope you guys had a great stream. I saw you guys were playing Mario Kart. I hope you guys had a great time. Thank you so much for introducing me to your community. Hope you guys chill and relax. If you gotta go get some snacks, you gotta go get some naps. You guys can head out whenever you guys like to. But it's a pleasure to meet you guys, and thank you so much again for your rate. Appreciate it. Hi, please meet you, Vtuber. So pleased to meet you. Oh, so adorable.
Hello.
It's a ghost Vtuber. It's very adorable. Very adorable.
Oh, that's cute.
With that said, I do like that you do like to make people happy. I do like the fact that everyone just likes to laugh around you, and I also love the fact that it doesn't matter if it's funny or not. As long as you're liking it, then you care. That's all it is.
Yes.
I'm guessing what are some of your funniest like skits or jokes that you think is funny, but no one better than I?
There's a couple of things. There's one that I think is hilarious sometimes. I have a Nicolas Cage model that I use that chat kind of hates, but I think it's hilarious. And when we just recently did the scuffed karaoke, I brought him out and I sung Friends on the Other Side from
Nice.
Princess and the Frog, and chat hated it. I think that's hilarious. I also just think I'm fucking funny with it, so it was just insane.
The love-hate relationship I see.
It is. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be Nicolas Cage, but sometimes I like to just pop it out when they don't expect it.
Sometimes you whip out the Nicolas Cage. You just gotta lay it on the floor.
Exactly.
Got it. I love it. Your model.
Supplies are here now.
Say again, what?
My cleaning supplies are here.
Want to go grab it really quick?
We can answer this next question.
All right, cool, awesome.
I'll wait until they like drop it off at the front desk.
Down here.
So I can just no. Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah.
something fell.
Oh.
Something's my bad.
Oh, sorry. Your model was like, whoa. I just love it.
Yeah.
Yep, and Uro was saying that your B model is beautiful. So nice.
Thank you.
Maybe smiles, because I like smiles. Smiles is good. Now,
Yeah.
what do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out from the rest of the VTubers? The B VTubers. It's a couple of them.
I think that besides my design, I think that my personality is what sets me apart. Because I'm like so unapologetically myself, it's crazy. Like I'm just kind of like, I'm not trying to be anybody else but myself. I'm just trying to be myself, and I think that authenticity is what gravitates people towards me, because it's like I'm not gonna sugarcoat stuff for you people. I'm just gonna be very real about it. So
Yep, I do like that. I do like that you do like stand strong with your beliefs and your opinions on things, and you don't let people sway you just because it might hurt them. You will stay who you are, and that is your opinion, and that is your fact about what you see and all the things that's going on. And I respect that. That's really cool.
yeah, thank you. Okay, they did just leave it. I'm gonna run real quick.
Go
It
run.
will be like 2
Sprint.
minutes.
Do your B lightning a dash or whatever it's called. Cool. Awesome. Well, I actually thought that's actually really good, because when it comes to being a VTuber, you kind of do have to not only be an entertainer for your chat, but also need to have that representation whenever it's come to helping other people. So make sure that you stand your ground. You know, a lot of people don't like the fact that you might like she's sleeping. She has little things coming out of her nose. She's wow, she's out cold. Jeez. She's not bubbly. Yeah, no, she's out cold. Jeez. I never had someone literally fall asleep on my show before. Do you think do you think I'm boring, guys? Isn't boring? It'll pop. Wow, it's bigger. I think it's big. Look how big that gets. It's crazy. No, honey. No boring. Hi, Moi Moi. It's good to see you. See, Moi Moi is my honey. Get it? The VTuber. See, I make jokes that I think is funny that maybe no one else thinks is funny. I think it's great. It's adorable. What's tricky? What's a tricky situation? Oh, see, I can have some funny, quirky, like kind of like cheesy jokes with my name too. What a tricky situation. I love it. That's a good one. I should name that something. The tricky situation. Huh? Would that be like a name of a game show? Maybe. Ugh. Sorry, you're sleeping with a little
Living on
snot
the
nose.
second floor is a lot of work. Oh my god.
I bet.
I just ran up all those stairs.
Oh, gotta get that. You gotta get the work at it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my goal is to bring smiles. If you feel sad, I'm here to give you a hug. Whoever's down. I love that. I love that. They made a pun on mine saying that a sticky is a tricky situation. So I think it's a good name for like a game show or something like that. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be
Tricky
cool.
situation. I'm gonna play with that. Cool. You got your cleaning supplies?
Yeah, I just threw him in the bathroom.
Chuck 'em. I love it. I love how like you get a little snot bubble when you like.
Oh yeah, when I'm yeah, it's my idol animation. Yeah.
No worries. Well, I think it's adorable. It's adorable. My model just looks like it has like a loading screen on his face.
Ah.
That's funny. But
I
yeah,
have to figure out what I want the hyenas to be.
it should be a snot bubble too.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I want something like classy. So I don't know.
Classy.
Yeah.
What would be classy if sleeping like?
Like the snot bubble is like a gag kind of thing. Like it's supposed to be funny, but for the hyena, I'm like thinking something like just regular sleeping, like or smoking a cigar or something like that. I don't know.
Because the whole point of it is that you disconnected, so you have to be away from the screen. So you wouldn't put like a cigar in your mouth. But what I could think of is maybe you put sunglasses on, so it looks like you can't see. You know, so you be disconnected and you just put sunglasses on. Maybe you can put like a cigar like also with it. But you have to have something covering your eyes so it doesn't look like you're just there.
Yeah, well, I was thinking like a different kind of loop animation because there's like people who look they're sleeping. I know one person who looks like when they're AFK, they're like typing on a phone, like texting or whatever, which is cool. So I don't know, I was kind of playing around with the idea.
Yeah, maybe you can put your hand up like this, like hold on a second, and you're like typing. You know, it's like you're a business lady doing business work like that.
Yeah.
Very good idea. My favorite one is just like the dead one. The person is literally like their soul is like trying to leave. I love that one. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Hive got some puns of her own. Yeah, I know, right? You guys have some puns. Love your puns. Your puns are good. You guys stay layered on me. More puns. More puns.
They do. They sure do.
All right. Well, next question for you is: are you looking forward to any games to stream this year?
Honestly, not specific. Well, there's Quarantine Zone coming out in September, but that's like the only game that I'm looking, quote unquote, looking forward to. I'm trying to think. There's what's it called? Dead on Arrival is a game that I've been looking forward to since like 2023. But I don't even think it's gonna release this year. I don't even think it's like any kind of like updates yet about when it's supposed to be coming out. It's like basically like Phasmophobia, but for crime scenes. You're supposed to try to figure out like how this person died or like the killer, stuff like that. And I think that's sick. I love that. So like I don't think it's gonna release this year at all. But I've been following that game for a little bit. But like besides like Quarantine Zone, not really. Games are kind of whack right now, so like nothing like definitive, to be honest.
Any projects you looking forward to working on?
Rebranding.
But that won't be for another year though, right?
Well,
is it still gonna be this year though?
The debut itself won't be at least for a year. Like it's gonna take that long, but I'm gonna be working on it. It takes that long for me because working on this this is my 2.0. I have this and another outfit that I use. This took like this whole like. Because I did it in February of this year, and I was working on it from like February of last year, like since then. So it's gonna take a year to get everything together, like the model and stuff. So the debut and the reveal won't be for a year, but I'm gonna start working on it the moment I start getting paid from this job. So
do it, go for it. That'd be cool. Do you make your own model?
No, but I come up with my own designs.
Nice. I like it. Very good job.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't break my bare ankle. I didn't break my B ankle. B ankle? Is that a pun that I don't know about? B ankle?
I don't think so.
It's very fun. I like it. Ha ha.
I don't.
Very good.
It's going over my head. I wish I didn't.
I have thrown enough puns at Circuit, but I gladly make use of this sting operation you have presented me with. The sting operation.
Brother.
It's a good one. I like that one. It's a good one. Mouse Man. I like that. That was a good one.
Oh, of course it was Mouse. Okay,
like my
makes
sting
sense.
operation. My sting operation right here.
Yeah.
I can clearly tell that you are just winging it.
I can't wait to rebrand. I can't wait. I can't
I'm done with this. I'm done with this. But no worries, no worries. Like, it'd be cool to see. I would like to see the hyena, and I'm pretty sure Mouse Man will be over here making up more puns for you, because he's not going anywhere anytime soon. He's gonna be making all the puns. I wonder what kind of hyena puns would they be?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'll figure it out. I'm sure.
That was unstingable. Unstingable. Stingable.
Oh, Lord. Oh, it just feels like when I first debuted all over again.
It's just like that. It's just like that. Next question for you. And that, is there any community nights you like to host with your friends or your fans, your community nights? I know you said you do a movie night.
Recently. Yeah, so recently I've been trying to incorporate more just community stuff, whether it's on stream or off stream. So we did movie night last week. We watched Shark Tale. I love Shark Tale. It's my favorite movie, and I grew up watching it. This movie night on Sunday, we're watching Shrek. And then hopefully the next one is gonna be a game night. I just have to figure out what games would be good community games. So I don't know yet. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna fucking play it. But yeah, I've been trying to incorporate it more and more. So cause like I already feel like I do an okay job of making my community feel like a community, but I want to do more stuff with them, and I feel like I haven't been doing that well at that. So we're starting out with the movie nights, and then we're gonna try and incorporate games on stream, off stream, whatever they want to do, and just be vibing. So
I like the vibes. Yeah. Any game nights I would recommend you playing is probably Jackbox. Jackbox is really good one. Go for it.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Jackbox is really nice. I highly recommend that one. That one's just a good one that anyone can play, because you can just like have the regular people, but you have audience join in, and that's really cool. I bet you'll have some really good people.
Thinking about doing Kahoot one day.
Kahoot? Oh my god,
Kahoot
that'd be cool.
Is hilarious.
That'd be actually really funny.
About that. I don't even know if it's still a thing, but something like that, something funny.
That'd be good. I'll love to see that. I can't wait for either Circuit. There will be many more puns coming your way post rebrand. Quite the hyena number of them indeed.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure Mouse will come up with some hyena puns.
Oh, God.
Yep, it's happening. It's happening. You will never be get away from it. You will always have the puns.
Oh, brother, I give up.
It's investing with my chat too, because even I had someone say it's a tricky situation. So like the puns are spreading. The puns are spreading.
Jeez.
I love it. Next question for you, and this is one of my favorite questions. I love asking this question. Is actually your model. Let's get into the details of your model, because you actually designed it completely. So did you have any inspirations? Do you have any cool fun facts about it?
So yes, when it comes to the actual model itself, like I'll move myself over a little bit so they can see it. So the general inspiration, I keep it. I think it's called Numera, something like that. It's a racer, like very street urban fashion brand, which is what inspired the pants and just the top period. So I can't draw. So I make like Pinterest mood boards like it's nobody's business. I even do them on stream with my chat so they can see my thought process and creative process. And so my model mama Didi puts it together for me, but the entire aesthetic was themed through I think it's Numera, but I think it starts with the M, ends with the A. I always forget how to pronounce it off the top of my head. It's like this street brand, so that inspired it, and I wanted to add my own twist on it, so that's why there's like the little lightning thing in the front, and then I have like the lightning like stretch marks. So they're supposed to represent stretch marks because I'm a heavy set, bigger, plumper girl in real life. So I wanted to incorporate that into my model, but make it look like Lichtenberg scars because I have electrokinesis, and that makes sense.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
And then on my hip, there's this little hilt. That's actually my katana, a weapon that
katana?
I use.
Holy frick.
Yeah, the way that it operates, it's like a lightsaber. Like my electricity powers the blade itself, like plasma. So I wanted to put that on there, and the daisy is a callback to when I was a bumblebee when I first started, because I had daisies up and down my legs when I was a bumblebee, and it's been like, it's one of my favorite flowers, but it's been like a staple throughout it. So yeah, that's like what went into that thought process, because I wanted to move away from the cyberpunk aesthetic and more to the racer aesthetic, because it just was, I don't know, just feeling boring, because like everyone does it, and I didn't want it to look like everyone else, so I changed it up a little bit and tried to go back into like delve deep into like the racer. And then like my jacket, I have to figure out where my jacket is. Hold on. Where is?
Oh,
and so yeah, my
that's
jacket.
really cool. I like the jacket. The design looks sick. I love it.
Yeah,
Golden
so that's
Tractor.
for this outfit, and the other outfit is just my varsity fit, which is like I was trying to I wanted to see if before I chose to rebrand, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to rebrand or if I just wanted a change of look. So I experimented. I might disappear for half a second. I experimented with the idea of a different look to see if that would help. I should pop up in a second. Sorry, it takes a minute to load.
Oh, let me see what Chad was saying before. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, I see who we did that.
Oh, the bee tongue? I forgot. Yeah, I do have a bee tongue. Did I pop back up yet?
Oh.
What's...
Not yet. You're still popping up. Still waiting on you. Still waiting on you. I make some puns about you too if I deemed on it necessary. If I deemed on it necessary. Oh, hey, look at that.
There you
go.
You are. So this is my other outfit, and I was like, maybe if I had a completely different outfit away from both the cyberpunk aesthetic and the race aesthetic, maybe it will help. And I still feel disconnected, so it means it's time for a rebrand. But the B tongue is I have a long tongue.
Whoa! Wow! Them tongue though. The tongue though.
Yeah, well, B tongue, it was supposed to be longer, but I was like, maybe not. I wanted it to be longer, but people are too weird. So I was like,
people are weird.
People are very weird. So I was just gonna leave it like that. But like it can that it's longer.
Makes sense.
So yeah, this is the other outfit.
It looks nice. Looks nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
The color scheme though, I didn't want to just do regular black and yellow for a B because like I already don't like that color combination. It's boring to me. No shade to anyone who loves that color combination, but for me, it's kind of boring. So I'm an Africanized killer bee, and they're more brown than they are black. So I wanted brown to be the main color instead of just black and yellow. And the blue is just a good contrast to the yellow. It looks good together, and my hair has been blue ever since I was a bumblebee. So, and at the time when I was making up the bumblebee like lore and like look, my hair was blue, so I just kept it blue.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay,
yeah,
I like it.
And then of course on the necklace, the daisy is still a callback to the daisy detail is always there. It's always a thing. It won't be for the hyena, but it will be.
You should have something. Maybe in the office in the background, you should have some like a face with daisies on there or something like that. Just a little bit.
I have like an idea for that. They're gonna take Circuit's katana hilt or the device that's on my back to control the wings, and it's gonna be in the background for the
like a trophy.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
Oh, I like it. That'd be cool to see. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
That would be bearable to make more puns. Chaotic mouse. Now you're making bearable puns.
Mouse, you and your damn puns.
Oh, it's a shocky. Whoa.
You and your damn puns. You're fired. Fired.
Oh. He didn't even make that pun. It was someone else.
Oh, I can't think of that fired.
that was actually the Ghost VTuber. He said about the bearable part. But that's a little shocking. Guys, you gotta watch that. Don't make her mad. I'm like right next to her. I don't want that to arc over here. You know,
Mhm.
like I was.
Fun fact: it's canon in my lore that I sneezed and caused a citywide blackout before,
Oh.
and a rift in the universe, which is another lore thing.
What?
Accidentally, yeah.
Accidentally? Jeez.
It was an
Well,
accident, yeah.
Well, I'm streaming right now, so please don't black out my stuff. Really appreciate no sneezing.
Listen, that was before I had this device in my back. I have a device in my back to regulate now, so
That's
you
good.
know, I won't.
Good. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I am afraid I must go off now, so I shall be ghosted. Bye, Mouse Man. Good to see you.
Goodbye, Mouse. Goodbye.
I like
motherfucker.
Mouse Man. Mouse Man's cool. I like him. He's a really cool guy.
He's good. He's one of the good mods.
Good mod. Don't make me spook your fear. Spook your fear. No, I don't like black and yellow. I think black and yellow is good. I like it, but I think anything on black looks good. I'm not like simple. I'm not a really artist person. I'm not really good with art, but I just like colors that make my brain go ooh. So like
Yeah,
I think anything with black.
Distinct branding.
Hmm?
That's why I like my colors, because everyone sees these color schemes and like, oh my god, Circuit. Like literally, I get that my color scheme and design is like the most like people just see it and think of me even when it has nothing to do with me, which I love. And like when I was talking about rebranding, a lot of people were trying to tell me to convince me to keep the color scheme but change it because you know the branding. I'm ready to just change it all. I'm changing the color scheme is going to be completely different. The color scheme for the hyena is like this velvety crimson red, gold, and ivory. That's the color scheme.
That'd be cool to see. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I like that. All right, cool. We'll get to more of that soon. Now, with your current design that you have right now, what is your favorite part about it?
About my design?
Yeah.
The hair.
The hair?
My favorite part of my design is the hair on both models. Dee, my model mama, did an amazing job. As a black person, it is very, very difficult to find people who can do our skin color proper without making us look casket ready and insane. And then two, have proper hair done. Like it's hard to find, and Dee is amazing. And did an amazing job. I didn't even fully ask for the baby hairs. Like I was like, and then if you could some baby hairs, and then she took that and was like, bet. And so for both designs, there is baby hairs. The hair texture is perfect. I gave her creative freedom on like the hair charms. I didn't want something dangly, and she gave me the dangly charm. Like that's my favorite part of my designs. Both of them is the hair texture. She did it so well. Yeah, and she was like practicing for it, you know, like making sure, like testing stuff, different textures. I love that. And so that's my favorite part is the hair. Besides just the colors and the wings and stuff, like all that is just my favorite.
It looks really cool. It looks really well done. Definitely.
Thank you.
Any other toggles or emotions you like to show off?
Oh, besides the Riz hands, I have it on this too.
Yeah, you would love that. The Riz hands. Yeah, I love that. It's so funny.
When I pair this with the leaning, it's also really funny.
Whoa! Oh, hey, you checking something out? Hey, what are you checking out? You know.
I also have an ice pop that is in the shape of Fritz.
Oh, okay. Ice pop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's popping up. I don't think it pops up. Sometimes it doesn't pop up. Oh wait, there it was.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
it's dripping. It's dripping.
Yeah, it's in the shape of Fritz. It's also one of my favorite things.
Aww.
When I can't have him on my shoulder sometimes, and then I have this up.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, that was not. Anyways, that was an accident. But that's like those are my favorite parts of my design, honestly.
All right, cool.
My model mama ate. She ate.
She did a really good job. She did a really good job. Do you want to go?
Bubblegum.
Oh, bubblegum. Nice. Don't stick it on my couch.
I won't. I swear, I'm not trifling. I won't do that.
You know how many things I clean up for my VTubers being on my show? I've been cleaning up dirt marks, slime marks, weird questionable white liquids. Don't even ask me there. We also had to clean up burn marks. There's been so much fire in my office.
See, well, I'm like Tracer. I have a regulator in my back to control my wings and my body. You don't have to. You don't have to worry about that.
Good.
I swear.
Maybe I should try some sushi with some wasabi.
Oh, Lord, it won't, it doesn't end. It just doesn't end.
Never end.
It's
Never end.
forever.
It's forever. You will
It's
always
just
have to do
forever.
this. You will
Yeah.
always deal with it. Not casket ready. Not casket ready. Not casket ready.
Yeah, that's when you look extra pale and ghostly. That's what casket ready means. And I've been whitewashed once very badly and never again. So I'm extra picky about artists and everything, especially being brown. Like I refuse. Not about to have me looking crazy.
I've actually had a lot of VTubers who are in the black community who actually does make VTuber like assets, and they have told me multiple times that they have to get very specific kind of artists because some artists are not comfortable enough to actually draw this kind of stuff. What was it like for you to have to deal with that kind of situation?
Honestly, one of my most iconic and like known pieces of content that blew up my Twitter was me doing the like I'm a black VTuber, of course trend. You know where it's like, we're sisters, of course we and insert whatever like trend. I was doing that, but I was like, I'm a black VTuber, of course. And one of the things that I talked about was being charged extra by, I haven't even named the artist and I'm not going to, but to do textured hair, they were trying to charge me double what the original, and it was just for a concept of the hair, not even a full body concept. I just loved that they did like adoptables and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I want to see what my model will look like with these different hairstyles and then potentially get it on my model. They tried to charge me double what they would a normal design commission, which is insane when it was only for hair. And then I got an art commission and was insanely whitewashed. Like, you see how brown I am now? I was like at least 5 or 6 shades lighter, like extra pale. Like, it was
casket ready, right? Casket ready.
Casket ready for real. You would have thought I was Casper. It was terrible. Like, you know, so like, and there's always every couple months this like discourse goes on in the VTuber space where it's like, not everyone can draw brown people or texture hair and blah 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 blah. And here's my take on that, and call it controversial. It's not that you can't, you just won't. You don't even want to learn. There are so many resources out there from black artists period to help you. Love Mora, who I love her so much, she's a black content creator or a black VTuber, and she does black VTuber models and literally has brushes out for hair, like for braids and twists to help people with the art, and free resources are out there to help people learn how to draw our skin tone. It is not that difficult, you just don't want to learn. That's what I've come with, that's the conclusion that I've come to, because right now in the VTubing space is the best time to learn all these things because it is saturated and booming, and all these people from different demographics are coming out with these resources so that we can be represented properly. You just don't want to learn how to do it. That's how you already learn how to do art this much. You can't take an hour out of your day to watch someone on YouTube University like do twist and braids. There's literal brushes out there on Clip Studio Paint. Lord, I can't speak. Wow. Clip Studio Paint that will even just do the work for you. You just have to put in the effort and learn. And that's how I feel about that. It's not difficult, you just don't want to take those extra steps to learn, which you're missing out on an entire group of people because you don't want to do it. That's how I feel.
Do you think it's because like they are just lazy, or do you think that is actually like they don't feel like there's a like enough of the demographic in the VTuber space, which I don't agree with. I think there's a lot.
I think it's both. There is a lot. I think it is a tinge of laziness. They don't want to do it, and they probably already feel jaded that people are calling it out, and they just don't want to do it because of that too. And part of it, I hate to say it, it's part of it is racism. Some people are just racist and don't want to draw black people. I've seen it happen before in the space, like, you know, so it's part of that. But I think it's laziness for the most part. And there's so much representation in the black VTuber space if you put the effort in to look. To the point where in the black VTubing community, our communities are overlapping. Like, I'll go to another black creator and see like XYZ viewer there, and they'll be in my, you know, like it's overlapping. So we exist, y'all just don't want to look.
Yeah, true. It's crazy. It's crazy what it is. Actually, I have this amazing VTuber who actually I had on my show who does a lot of art commissions, and she actually told me that she actually had a friend who was a black VTuber and wanted to actually get some commission done for her. But when she was making art, she actually never had done on black VTubers. But she took it as a challenge, and she actually learned how to draw the anatomy of a black human being, and was able to actually practice and actually get to it. I want to shout out
See, and
Zungi, who's a really amazing
yes,
artist who
I
does it.
love
Yeah,
Zungi.
right? She actually went out of her
Yes.
way to learn about this because she wanted to learn how to draw more of the black VTuber stuff.
And
Super
that's
awesome.
what I'm looking for. Dee Dee did the same thing. She wasn't like hella inexperienced, but she told me
No.
that like doing this type of textured hair was kind of new for her, and she went, and I was like, use me as your test dummy. The fact that you're trying to do better and test it out and like experiment and stuff so you're better is good enough. Use me as your test dummy, please. And she's eating. She's doing so good. Like that's what we need more of. We need more people being like, yes, you can admit I'm not used to drawing black people, but I'm willing to try. It's so
Yep.
simple. It's that easy. Y'all making it seem like it's rocket scientists, like we're like some kind of like alien race that is so difficult to capture the details of. No, you just don't want to learn. You don't want to like get better. You just want to stay complacent, and that's on them. I'll throw my money at Zungi and all the other people who are willing to draw us and represent us properly instead of just being like, oh, I can't draw black people. I won't draw black people. You suck. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but sorry. And I'm not afraid to say it. Like,
No,
it's
no,
just
I'm for it.
insane. Like, it's ridiculous. We have tried so long to be nice about it where I can't do it no more. It's just plain and simple. You're lazy and you don't want to try and be better. And that's what it is. Just admit it. It's fine.
No, 100%. And I hopefully it will get better soon. Hopefully it'll get better soon. Especially
It has
with
been getting better. It has been, but it's still like we have since I started VTubing, like back when I first started VTubing 5 years ago. Oh, getting textured hair and getting my skin color correct, I might as well give up on that. And because like the VTubing space back then wasn't as big as it is now, so there wasn't that many people who were, I guess, knowledgeable in this kind of thing, right? But now because the space is growing and the black VTuber space especially is growing, now you have more artists who are willing to learn and more people to put out those resources like Bree and putting out those things to learn. So it's gotten better. We have making some steps, but we could be making a lot more steps. So
agreed. More
I
steps.
acknowledge
More
that
steps.
we have gotten better, but I will also acknowledge that we can get a lot better when people stop being lazy.
Agreed. No more laziness. Agreed. Awesome. Well, this actually, this next question actually kind of ties right back into it. So a little bit more controversial takes for you. What's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
It is a dumpster fire, and
Ooh.
it's not even controversial. It's just true. This might be a little bit of a yapping moment for me.
Let's
I've
do it.
already been yapping, but I think that the VTuber space is a hot mess right now. And me personally, not even just the black VTuber community, but the entire community as a whole has made me want to associate myself with the word VTuber less and less and less, because it's insane. There's Google Docs out the wazoo left and right about the dumbest things. Some things need to be made to a Google Doc, but your failing friendship does not need to be public information. We don't need to know about that. So many of these drama frogs are slobbering all over the teat of any small crumb. It's making the space unbearable. Like there's always some kind of like crisis or issue, whether it's someone just being a shitty person or just blatantly racist and just insane, and we are not putting enough pressure on those people, whereas someone's falling out friendship gets like 2 million views, tweets, and all these retweets, whereas there's a literal predator in the community and you guys don't bat an eye, like stuff like that. It's insane, and it's turning less into about the content and more into like a beauty pageant kind of thing. It's insane. Like these people, like on the panel I was a part of yesterday, one of my advices for people who are trying to get into VTubing is you don't need to spend $20,000, mortgage your house, sell your car and your children to become a VTuber. It's not about how, like, your pretty model will only get you so far. You can have a $20,000 model and a $0 personality and it just won't matter. I think that people need to put their effort into their actual content and, like, you guys have these beautiful models, but you don't talk for like 2 hours on stream. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? So it's turning more into a beauty and popularity contest and not about actual content creation. It's just slop now, and it's become like so ass. Like, I see some of these bigger VTubers who are awful people just be able to say the most blatant racist and disrespectful rhetoric and get praised for it. But I see so many little VTubers who make such amazing content, who are hilarious, who are so slept on, who would do better with that platform than terrible VTuber number 72. It's insane. And not a lot of small VTubers are able to like grow because of it. It's so sad to see. Like, so many of my friends is like, bro, y'all should have way more of a like of a community than you do now. Like, you're so like, your content is so good. It's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. So it's like, that's my take on it. It's just a mess. A lot of people need to realize you need to communicate better. You guys, just because you have one disagreement doesn't mean you have to make it into a Google Doc and block everybody. You guys need to, like, we're not in high school. Y'all treat this space like it's high school, but it's not high school. Communicate with your people. You can be best of friends and disagree. I don't always agree with my friends, but we're still friends. We're grown, you know. I can have a disagreement with you and we can still be friends. Like, that's just how it is. But a lot of these people have one disagreement and you think that person hates you. Like, I don't have to agree with everything you do. I don't have to praise you for everything you do. You're not perfect just because we're mutuals and I like you. You know, like, that's another issue. People feel like one disagreement is the end of the world. Like, and everyone just tries to be shitty people in private. Like, that shit's not going to come out to the light. As we saw recently with the big VTuber who was shitty in the darkness, and that shit came to light. Like, you guys can just be good people. It's not that hard. You can be good people. You guys are just greedy.
You're
just
people.
greedy.
Greedy motherfuckers.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I think that I've accumulated the community that I have now, because I'm just real. I just am real. Like, I don't have the energy to sit here and put on a front and then be the shitty person, and like, that's just too much. You know what I mean? Like, why not just have it all out in the open and just be yourself and be real and be honest? Like, you don't have to put on this facade to be the perfect VTuber poster child. Just be yourself and people are gonna gravitate towards you. It's insane. And I'm open about my opinions. You don't see me being a dickhead and being rude to everybody. Like, that's just OD. But when it comes to stuff that should be spoken on, I will say something about it, because it's like insane. Too many people are scared to have their strong opinions because they think people are gonna judge them for you. So what?
So what?
So what? So that's my take on it.
No, it's a good take. I like it a lot. That's actually really clever. And like, I agree with it 100%. Like, it's I've been told by so many different VTubers within the community that it just seems like it's just a huge dumpster fire of a school like drama that's going on. All these kids are complaining about other kids, and we're all actually adults. We're all like over, like, I want to say at least over like 22. I would say, honestly, most VTubers are around that age. I know. Like, they don't act like that. Like, I'm 33 and I just think it's weird. Now, I'm not super engrossed with a lot of the VTuber community. I like to kind of stay in my own lane. The only time I ever go out of my lane is to introduce all these amazing VTubers to come on my show. But most of the time, usually I hear from other people saying, hey, did you hear what that one person said to that one person? I was like, no, not really. I kind of just go do my own thing. I have like, so much things to deal with.
I'm at that point where it's like, I don't give a rat's ass about this VTuber drama. If you ask me, did you hear what happened? No, I didn't. And even if I did, no, I still didn't. I don't care. I have gotten to the point where I barely do like collabs and stuff anymore, because like, when the whole, I don't want to name drop, but when the whole Cinder thing came out, it already made me like, I vibe check people a lot. I'm very observant. I vibe check a lot. I might not always have to say anything, but I vibe check a lot. So like, I was already like, it was already difficult for me to want to reach out to new people and like, you know, collab, because like, some of these people, your intentions are so awful and trash. And it's very obvious that your intentions are trash. So stay away from me. I don't have to call you out on it. I'm just going to keep it to myself and keep it pushing. But when that whole thing came out, it made it so much harder to want to reach out to anyone. So it's like I barely do collabs outside of my little circle, my little community and stuff. I think people should put all this crazy energy into growing their own community and making connections with their community, whereas you guys are just trying to treat everyone like a coworker with dollar signs in your eyes. Like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to clout chase to be myself. I don't think I need to clout chase to grow. I've been growing just fine at a steady pace. I feel like I could probably grow more, but that's mostly my own issues with like making consistent content, because I get burnt out a lot. So like, you know,
Yeah.
but like I don't feel like I need to suckle on everyone's clout to like grow. And I feel like everyone looks at each other like cash cows and tries to, like, you know, treat them as such. It's ridiculous. Everyone
true.
has dollar signs in their eyes when you should be working on your own stuff.
No, agree,
So,
100%.
yeah.
100%. No, very valid. Like, you speak super truth, 100%. Like, that's why I'm like saying back, it's like, you preach, because you got this, you got this.
Also, hot take, not every small VTuber that wants to collab with you is trying to get clout. Maybe they just want to collab with you because they think you're cool.
True, 100%.
Get off your high horse.
Yeah, no, like, I mostly just get people to come on my show because I just think they're really cool designs. And I just like them, and I just want to talk about them.
Yeah,
That's mostly
fair.
it. So, like, yeah, no, 100%. And sometimes if I vibe with them, like vibe checks, I will ask them to clap afterwards. Maybe in the future, just be like, hey, you want to do like Goose Goose Duck? Do you guys want to play Repo together? You know, Dale and Dawson, you know, we can play some of those kind of games. And if they're down for it, cool. If they're not, then awesome. Move on.
Yeah. So that's my take on the VTuber community. It's a dumpster fire, and I try and associate myself with it a little bit less. I just kind of want to be a content creator who just uses a VTuber as a medium, and that's it. Being called a VTuber is just like, it's just,
I haven't
has,
heard,
like,
yeah.
the same annotation as like being a K-pop stan. It's just that bad. Like, it's getting to that point for me. Every time I open Twitter, like, if I could just grow without needing Twitter, I would not be using that.
True,
that
same
site
here.
app.
If I didn't need
So
Twitter, yeah.
ass. It's so bad. So I am just gonna continue to be myself and interact with my own community. And if people want to join my community, that's great. If they don't, that's not really my issue or my problem. And I'm gonna continue to work on myself.
Yep, keep working on
And
yourself,
that's
and you'll
it.
do an amazing job. You're doing an amazing job so far, and I know you continue to be amazing in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. Now, what Oro was saying in the very beginning is even though I'm a very small VTuber, I can relate to that circuit. It's hard for me as well, but I rather keep pushing forward and also try to keep my smile up more. Also, community is key for agreement and disagreement. It's called opinions. That's okay. No one is perfect. We are different.
Period. Period. Literally, period. Me and my community have like discussions all the time. I don't always agree with what they say, and they don't always agree with what I say, and that's completely fine.
Yeah.
It's called a discussion for a reason. Like, you know. Also, stop doing VTubing because you think it's gonna be a quick cash grab. I
Yeah,
want
don't
this
do
to
that.
be my hobby. And I want it to stay my hobby. Like, I don't do it for that reason. Do it because it's fun. And then
Fun.
if you do it just for money and numbers, you're gonna be disappointed and miserable. And misery loves company. Stay away from me. You know what I mean? Like, stay
Yeah.
away from me.
The bars you're hitting is so good, so good. Man, Moi said something. I still don't know how to pronounce the word. The
The Schadenfreude?
the Schadenfreude
Is that how you say
gives
it? I think
me
that's how you say it. Fraud? Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude gives me mean girl energy sometimes. No, you have the mean girl.
Because
energy.
a lot of people in this community are just mean girls, and that's just how it is. And I'm not a mean girl, but I'm just real, and I'm very blunt and very direct in how I approach things, because too many people beat around the bush and don't get to the point, and that leads to miscommunication, misunderstandings, and up in the air things, and I don't like that. I want I want my intentions, my opinions and everything to be known. I want to get straight to the point, and if I disagree with what you said, and if what you said doesn't sit right with me, you're gonna know about it. You know, like it's too much of that beating around the bush. So people in the past have seen my directness and bluntness as me just being a mean girl, because they are used to people fluffing them up all the time and not being direct. And that's fine. You can be in your corner with your people giving you useless praise for stuff they should be praising you for. I don't want that. In my community, I tell them if I'm doing something wrong or something y'all don't like, come to me and tell me. I would like to be told that I'm doing something that hurt your feelings or doing something that you don't think is. I like that kind of feedback. I want real feedback, because if not, I'm gonna look like a bozo. I don't want to look like a bozo. I'm good. So
No one
like
wants to
when
be
it
bozo.
comes to stuff like that, people see me as a mean girl because they're used to people just being yes men around that, and that's not how I operate. I'm not going to be your yes man. If you are doing something and look a hot mess, I'm going to say it, and hopefully you take the feedback and change, and if you don't, then go continue to make that those mistakes by yourself. So that's why people might see me as a mean girl, but I just am real. I'm honest, and y'all don't want honesty. Y'all want people to praise you up and make you seem like you can do no wrong. So
No, I
would
love it.
hold you accountable. So, and I would hope people hold me accountable. I don't take any offense to feedback unless you're being a dickhead on purpose about the feedback.
Yep.
So,
No, I like that. I think there should be more people like that, because I grew up
Me
like
too.
being raised to like not tell me when I'm doing something wrong. So I assume I'm doing great, but then when I found out I'm not doing great at all, I'm like, what the frick, guys? Why didn't you tell me the entire time that it's not that great? So I actually like people like you, because you have that honest, like kind of like opinions on a lot of these things, and it's like, hey, I want you to tell me if I'm doing something wrong. And we need friends like that, because they are the ones that are true and real, because they're the ones that actually will tell you, like, hey, you know, the thing you've been doing, probably shouldn't be doing it that way, because that's kind of messed up, you know.
Yeah, I have autism. I'm high function, but I have autism. Sometimes I miss social cues. Sometimes I don't understand if I'm doing something wrong. That's just how it is. So I've grown up being like, I need you guys to tell me if I'm doing something wrong, because if you don't tell me, I'm not gonna know. Sometimes I miss a social cue and I won't understand what's going on. I need people to be direct with me, and that's how I carry myself, period. So
Sorry, there's a fly that's smacking me in the
it's
face.
okay. I understand. You're good.
I'm not just waving you away. I'm just like literally fighting for my life right now.
It's okay.
Trying to kill
So
it.
that's how I operate, and that's
And I
how
love it. I love it.
carry
I
myself.
respect it immensely. You are an inspiration to a
Thank
lot
you.
of like VTubers who wanted to like rise up and have their own kind of like personality as well. So very good job.
Yes.
I really have. Love it.
And that's what part of the reason why I like doing this. Like, I tell them in my community all the time, like, you don't have to. I have a big personality, I feel, and I'm very boisterous, right? But I want people around me to realize you don't have to make yourself smaller just because I'm bigger in the room. We can all be big in this room together. Like,
Let's all
you know,
be big.
like, don't. Yeah, like, you don't have to like dumb yourself down or dilute yourself because like to be digestible and to make other people comfortable, you know. But don't make yourself uncomfortable to make other people. Don't make yourself uncomfortable to make other people comfortable. Because I used to do that all the time.
Same.
And now I'm done doing that. I refuse. I don't care. If you can't digest me, then choke. That's not my problem.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good phrase. I love that. You can't digest me, choke.
Choke.
That's a good one. That's
You
that's a
know?
quote right there. That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. That should be on a t-shirt. That'd be on a t-shirt.
It should.
This is super valid. I can't believe I nearly missed my interview. It's okay, Jericho. We will get you. We still have plenty of questions. Still plenty of questions, so you haven't missed anything. Exactly. I like to. I rather keep pushing forward. I know I had to reset my brain after messing up
I did
sometimes.
the same thing.
I rather keep pushing forward and bring smiles, because also I rather be friends with VTubers because it brings them happiness. I don't care about views, money, or whatever. Friends is the true answer that bring bond together. Same.
True.
Same.
True.
Same. Real friends hold each other accountable. Exactly.
Exactly.
Leave the BS at the door, for real.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hate rumors, because rumors spread misinformation and they thinking they're the good guys, but they ain't. Like, I need to ask opinions, need feedback. So like now then later. If they told me if they told me way late, wouldn't know, or I don't quite understand. So friends can give feedbacks with good buddies. Agreed. One.
Yeah. Agreed. Like, if you tell me in like later down the line, then this advice was useless. If you told me when XYZ happened, then I would be able to utilize that. It'd be very helpful. But now you're telling me this, useless. You know, like,
Useless.
tell me when it happens.
Could have known
'cause
that
if you're waiting,
years ago.
Yeah, like if you're waiting, it doesn't help anybody. Like, what's the point now?
What's the point? Exactly. One second. Damn. I love you. Oh, look, Moi has a new friend. I love it.
I love you too.
Also love the model. Oh, Jacob loves your model. Your model is very nice. It's
Thank
very
you.
beautiful. Very well done.
Thank you. I like this outfit a lot more than the other one nowadays.
It's a good one. It's very chill. It's very relaxing. It's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Now we kind of skipped this question a little bit because we were kind of in like a nice like discussion kind of like mood. I felt like it. But do you have a lore for your model, or do you want to go awesome? What is your lore and backstory?
So for the main outfit, I could swap back to it. It will take me a minute to load it back up if you want.
Yeah, you
I
can just chill with this
it.
one. It's cool.
Okay, so for the main, the lore behind myself, aka Circuit, is that I'm living in a robotic apocalypse at the moment. There are metahumans and regular humans. I'm one of the one that has the metahuman gene, so I have electrokinesis. The wings on my back aren't fully like a manifestation of my powers. They are powered by a device in my back that helps me regulate. We live, a lot of the surviving people live in the underground, which is just the underground. So when the apocalypse started happening, we took to the abandoned subway tunnels that were no longer in use because our civilization and society is very advanced, and so we didn't really need them anymore. So we took to them, and then we expanded as time goes on, as the apocalypse kept getting worse and worse. There's other surviving like groups out there that don't live in the underground that somehow like live up top, and we fight the robots and stuff run by the syndicate every day and use their own tech to create our tech and stuff like that. The racing ties in because obviously there's no money. Our barter system is through pink slips, racing wins, sometimes actual vehicles themselves, and like normal bartering of like information, locations of settlements, stuff like that. So that's my lore. And Fritz, the little bird, is just a canary that is one of the few animals that also has the mutant gene that is very, very rare. And then Blitzo the dog, I don't really have him, but he is a dog that I found going out on a run once with a missing leg and a missing ear, and I brought him back to the underground, built him a leg and an ear. Oh, nice. And now he is very fast. He was already very fast, but you know, with the robotic leg, he's even more fast, and his name Blitzo comes from Blitz Attack because that's what he's good at. He's very strong.
Nice. I
very,
like that.
Very strong.
Cool. Is your hyena model that'll be coming up later going to be the same universe, or is it going to be something completely different?
Yes. Okay, so I can spoil this because I already spoiled this on the stream. So the hyena, I can't say her name because I have to keep that hidden. I have to not spoil everything. But the lore connection between Circuit and the hyena is, it is canon in my universe that I accidentally ripped open a rift to go to other universes.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, and the antagonists for the syndicate use that to explore the universe and spread the Sinel syndicate beyond the planet Nola IQQ, which is the planet that I live on in this dimension. So it's not like a multiverse, it's more that like there's only one timeline, there's just multiple dimensions that you can go to. So the hyena is a part of the syndicate branch on Earth. Well, Terra, but Terra is Earth, so you know. And they are hired to whack Circuit because Circuit has been a very big issue, a very big problem. And yeah, that's how they tie into it. They're a crime boss. They have their own like dealings and stuff, but they are a part of the syndicate. That is how they operate. That's how they get a lot of their funding and stuff, you know. And they run the streets. They don't run the entire planet Earth because like they're still growing the syndicate beyond the base dimension, but you know, they're running the streets. They have like a lot of power. So
I like it. That sounds cool.
I love creative writing, so it was supposed to just be regular VTuber lore, and then I was like, well, I love world building. I'm just gonna continue.
I like it. I like it. Cool. No worries. No, I think this is really cool. It's really cool. I like that. I like having creativity when it comes to your lore and models. Also, I like it when you build a world and like a universe where you can expand on with future projects later on, like you're doing with this one. So I think that's actually really cool. Oh yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's where the number 1 comes from on this outfit, because I'm a motorcyclist. My bike is powered by my power, so like if you don't have electrokinesis, you can't power my bike, so you know it's useless. But I am the #1 racer. I always win. And I have
Always
the
win.
most information, the most territory, all that stuff. So you know, yeah,
Nice.
that's
Well, no
that's
wonder.
where that came from.
No wonder a big mafia boss will love to get your head because you know you're #1.
Mhm. Exactly.
I see. I see.
Exactly. It
Okay,
all
I like
ties in. It all makes sense.
All makes sense. All makes sense. Well, let's get some fun. I love it. It's so good.
Thank you.
So since you first started streaming back in the day, all the way until now, have you noticed any changes? Anything you would like to suggest that you have gotten better at as a content creator?
Yes. Well, the change. I'm now a variety streamer. I used to be a FPS like primarily based streamer. Like again, I mentioned before, I used to be primarily Overwatch and Apex. Mostly Apex at the time. I played like other games like DBD, but it was mostly like Apex Legends. Like I no life that game to the point where it was just awful and no longer fun. The game also itself got trash, but I just got kind of burnt out of it. So I kind of changed up to wanting to do like more variety stuff. As of Circuit 2.0 this year, I've like been the most consistent with that. But also since I first started streaming to now, my editing has gotten a lot better. There's still a lot of work to be done. But like I used to edit everything prior to I think a year and a half ago. All those old like YouTube videos and clips and stuff were edited on my phone. Like I was editing stuff on my phone because I didn't understand how to edit on the computer until like up to a year ago. I started actually editing on my computer and stuff. A lot more resources, a lot more ways to do it, and I've been learning a lot with like making thumbnails and like YouTube videos, content, trying to like learn different algorithms and stuff like that. So I think making content period has been the where I notice changes the most in how I operate in this space. And I'm no longer like I feel a change in myself. Like I used to people please a lot. No longer. I used to dilute myself a lot to make other people comfortable. No longer. And that's the kind of stuff that I preach. I don't want people to have to dilute themselves and dim their light to let other people, you know, shine their own. You don't have to do that. You can be as bright as you want to in your own space. You don't have to make other people comfortable and make yourself uncomfortable. So I noticed how I carry myself is just a lot different than it was before. Nice. I'm okay with being loud. I might apologize to my community for breaking ears, but I'm okay with being loud. I'm okay with being myself, and I'm no longer masking because masking is exhausting.
Yeah.
So,
who masks nowadays? Who puts on masks when they talk to people?
Not me. Not I.
I like that. It's good. It's good. Respect. I like that. I love that. It's really good. It's really good. Cool.
Thank
Awesome.
You.
No problem. Let's get some fun facts out of the way. You ready for some just fun, crazy little facts?
Yes.
Cool. Well, let's get started with the most hardest question of them all. Favorite video game or video game franchise? Which is this question, actually.
Video game or video game franchise? That is a hard question.
I told you. Only the hard-hitting questions on my show. Obviously.
Favorite video game. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of like indie games recently. Like Overwatch used to be my favorite game before the game turned to shit, and the company also turned to shit. So, I don't know. I like Nintendo games. I like Mario Kart and stuff. I like Nintendo games, things like that.
That'd be a good community night too. Very good community night. Too.
I also really liked Friday the 13th before it shut down.
Yeah, true.
I also really liked like games like that are like based off like stuff like that, like Jason and stuff. Like I like that. So I guess DBD is also very controversial because DBD also sucks in the community. It could be better, but I do like DBD. I do. I've been playing DBD since it first released. So
I like DBD when no one's good at the game. You know, when no one knows how to play the game, DBD is so much fun. But when you actually start playing against people who actually know what they're doing, it gets super sweaty. It's way too sweaty.
I'm a sweaty gamer. I don't mean to be sweaty. It's because I'm a survivor only player, so I'm not like a sweaty killer. But because I've played the game for so long, my like I guess like elo or level that I'm in, there's a lot of sweaty killers. I like good sweaty DBD games though. Like I like when it gets kind of intense. You know, I'm kind of a casual even when it is intense, which believe it or not is possible. Like, you know, I just love looping and like running around the map and stuff. Like that's my favorite thing. So I guess Nintendo, my final answer is Nintendo and Dead by Daylight.
Good answers. Good answers. Hello, Raiders. It's great to see you. Hello. Thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. This week, we have a very shockingly amazing VTuber over here. That's what you should call yourself. Just call yourself a VTuber, not a VTuber. A VTuber. There you go. Hello. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
Oh, well, hello, my name is Circuit. I'm a street racing robot fighting killer VTuber, and I am half a gamer and half a yapper.
I love it. Happy gamer, happy yapper. I like that. That's really good. I just love that little Riz thing. I think it's so funny. Hello. It's great to see you. I saw you were doing some art streams. I hope you had a great time with you and your community. I hope you had some really good art and get some work done. I hope you guys enjoy the stay right here. If you have to go get some water, get some drinks, get some snacks, get some naps, I understand completely. But if you do decide to stick around, I hope you guys enjoy the show. It's be fun to see you guys. Thank you so much for the raid and introducing me to your community. I appreciate it. How's goth mommy? I'm not a goth mommy. There's a weird inside. Yeah, you're like, what? That's what I thought so too. For some reason, there's an inside joke that's going around that people call me goth mommy, and I don't understand. Just because I wear a black shirt.
Are you a goth mommy?
I'm not goth or a mommy. None of it's true. I don't understand.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, man. You're staring at me like, what the frick is going on? What are they doing?
I was drinking water to the side. I swear.
Sure you were. Yeah. You're like, what's your community doing this? What's going on? What's this? But thank you again so much for your raid. I really appreciate it. Before Uru heads off, she does. Actually, I don't know what they are, what they go by, but they say that I gotta go. Hop everyone a good day. Hope everyone had a good day. Eats food, hydrate, whatever it keeps. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Your whatever to keep your body happy. Circuit. Here's a follow B, cause you're going to be an awesome VTuber, and my puns to unbeatable.
Thank you.
Just whatever you do when you have that toggle, don't look up with your tongue out.
Oh yeah.
Watch out with that.
Someone tried to get me with that, like I was dumb. Oh.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, do not do what I think you do. People might think other ways. I love that little high.
My things are. Hold on. I think I'm stuck. Hold on.
Oh, wait, I was wondering why you were doing it for so long. I was like, oh.
I think it's stuck, or not stuck, but I overlapped them by accident. I have to figure out what.
Oh, well, she will just wait for the rest. Okay.
Okay, there we go. When they overlap, you have to like go back and do the first one you did first.
Makes sense. I was the grass typing starter during. I'm not a Tricko. Nah. They think I want. That's another inside joke. Apparently, I'm also a Pokemon.
See, that's better than Goth Mommy.
That is better than Goth Mommy. I have no idea. It's just keeps on growing, but I know. I'm not also a Pokemon. Just letting you guys know. Just because my name is Tricko, similar to Trico, does not mean I'm a Pokemon. No. Don't tell my new guests that these lies, slander. Nah, it's not how it is. Oh, hey, what's up? Dude. Exactly. See if Moi is laughing over there. See how it is. You should ask a certain gremlin you play with. Oh, yeah, I should ask that person. He is Circuit. Don't listen to him. He is Circuit. No, do not listen to Moi. Moi does not know what she's talking about. She's tired. She's just had a really long stream. She's been through a lot. You know, this is a long day for her. So you gotta watch out. She might speak nonsense every now and then, so just let her be. Get it? Let her be.
Oh, brother. I knew it was coming. I knew it was
he's
too long since the last one.
Exactly. It was too long since I made one. They made one in the beginning of the stream, and now we're near the end. Yeah, I gotta still throw some more. You are a strong Pokemon. It's a compliment. Is Trico really a strong Pokemon? I don't know. I've never played that one.
I
never
haven't
played that
followed Pokemon since I was younger, so I have no
one.
idea.
I have no idea either. At least be a ghost type. I like ghost type Pokemon. At least be a ghost type. Corrin's Chaos is a gift that keeps on giving. You also unintentionally made your VTuber the same color as a shiny Trico. What do you mean?
See, I can't even. I don't even know.
I don't even know either. I don't even know. Like, I didn't know Trico had a shiny. And you guys have been calling me Trico even before I had a VTuber model. And that's not even true. That's not even true. You guys mess up. Scion Red. I will never a Pokemon kid, so most of those references are lost upon me. No worries. Just know that they're wrong. That's all you need to know. That these slanders and lies are wrong, and you don't have to listen to my community. You don't have to listen. You don't have to listen. Going back to your questions though. Now that I got that out of the way, I had to make sure that I got all that things taken care of. Let's go into the next question. Give me a Mimikyu, and I'm happy. I love Mimikyu. My little Gengar. Look at me brush, moi. Brush. This next question, and that is, if you could be in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
Any video game / anime world. Video game. I would. I would like to live in. Honestly, it'd probably be Overwatch because that's my lore anyways.
Pretty much. Okay.
It literally started as a robotic versus human civil war, so like it wouldn't be any different. It wouldn't be different. If it was like a more casual thing, like I would probably live in like it's Whiplash. Like it's between like Animal Crossing or like Cyberpunk because that's like also part of my lore. So
a Cyberpunk Animal Crossing. Let's see it work. Right?
You know, I would love that. So honestly, probably like Overwatch or Cyberpunk. I love
That'd
those.
That'd be cool. I like Cyberpunk. I like Overwatch. I like the lore and the aspects of Overwatch. It just got
me too.
A little weird as the years went on.
Because they kept firing all the good writers, so now the lore is out the window and it doesn't even matter. I've been playing Overwatch since it first came out. Like I literally have the physical copy of Overwatch from when it first released right behind me on my dresser. Like that's how long I've been playing. So it used to be good. I would live in that universe.
It used to be good,
even though it's trash now, and now I can't stop playing it. So
how about we live in the Overwatch 1 universe? Overwatch 2. Yeah. Tough question. Most of those worlds are terrifying to live in. Exactly. That's why I love asking this question. You know, like I think Cyberpunk would be cool. I think Overwatch would actually be pretty cool too, especially if you have powers. But yeah, I can definitely see that. That's coincidence is crazy. My circuit and same brain. You guys have the same brains. Same brain.
Wait, did we?
Apparently.
Did someone say Overwatch?
Someone says based solely on your design Cyberpunk. That's what it said.
Oh, I can't see the chat. Okay, yeah.
So you will see me like going like, oh my god, it's so crazy what you said, and you over here like, huh?
It's okay. I have too many things open, so I just didn't open the chat.
Hey, you're doing good. Next question. If you could collab with any VTuber, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Who?
She has a
Can I pick more than one?
Yep, you can pick as many as you like.
Moon Bitch is the first one that popped into my head. She is my inspiration. I love them so much. Their like production quality inspired me to like really try and go like all in and upgrade stuff. But also I just love their streams and everything about them. The second one would probably be Heavenly Father. He's funny as hell to me. He recently followed me on Twitter, which made me quake in my boots. But I love Heavenly Father. I think he's hilarious. And then I think a top 3. Who would be? I
saw a funny clip of Heavenly Father with freaking Anya, I think her name is. She was like talking about like jump on it, and like he like didn't know what it meant. He was like, "What are you talking about? Do you know what that means? You know, it means pop, pop, pop. You know, that's what it means." And you just see him just like slapping the desk the whole time. It was so good.
I think top 4. The third, I would love to visit Takahata's like bar. I think that would be
Yeah,
cool. I think
I
that'd be
agree.
sick.
I've been trying to get
And
Takahata to come
then
on my show so many
Zentreya.
times. So many times.
Zentreya.
Then
I don't
Trey
really
would be good.
watch big VTubers like that because I think it's just I'd rather be in smaller VTubers chats. It just feels better, and I'd rather just give them my support, you know, than the bigger VTubers. So like Zentreya is probably like the biggest VTuber I watch, and I don't even, you know, not like super avidly, but like yeah.
This is fun.
Can
She's
it
a really
be
cool person.
not a VTuber actually?
Yeah, you can definitely want to collab with
Queso.
some. Queso, yes, that's a good one.
Queso is my comfort streamer. I watch him religiously every night. I watch his YouTube videos all the time. I love Queso.
Queso's really good. Queso. I like that. I agree 100%. Yes, Moon.
So those are my top like 5. I think I named like 5 people.
Yeah, go for it. You name as many as you like. Like I said, this is people you would like to just vibe with if you ever get a chance. And I hope one day you do get a chance. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Me too.
I've said this once and I'll say it again. Sadly, based on the things she has done, I can no longer say who mine would be. Nothing wrong with that. Again, you as you evolve and grow as a content creator, you will find your different level and theme of your style as you make content. And as you do that, you'll find more people you can vibe with as time goes on. Some people might fall off, some people might come in your life. So right now, you might say that you might not have anyone, but hopefully down the road, you might find someone you can just vibe with. You'd be cool to hang out with. So, yeah, hopefully one day you'll get there. Okay, I must head out because your girl, Dylan, with his fever. And love you, Pookie. Catch your next stream, Trickle. Thanks for hosting this. Of course, more than happy to.
Wait,
Pleasure to see you. Xenia,
Xenia, I love you. I hope you feel better.
Oh, so well.
Bye, Pookie.
Bye. You hope you get better soon. I hope to see you again in more of my streams as well. That'd be great. Great. Me, the cafe polymorph, also as Takahata's show would be. He owns a bar. Chemistry, for real. Takahata, he's such a hilarious person. I just would love to have him on my show. Just talk to him. It sounds like a cool person to just talk to. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, next question, and that is, what would you like to accomplish next? What's your goals?
My goals is honestly 1, successful rebrand. 2, honestly just kind of hone in on my editing skills and get better at that and be more consistent. Those are my goals. I don't really have a set like end goal. I want to successfully rebrand and like just kind of hone in on my skills, like get better at editing, you know, be more consistent with content, whether it's like a monthly upload or a weekly upload or every couple months. Just I want to be more consistent with my own content because I do editing comms, I edit for other people, but eventually I'm gonna slow down and stop those comms and try and focus solely on my own stuff, so I can be more consistent. So
cool. I like that. You definitely get that. Definitely get that consistency for you. Yeah. That's the key, in my opinion, of becoming a successful content creator is consistency. Pretty much, just be consistent with your work and make sure you keep pushing forward and keep improving.
I think that with this job, I'm going to be very exhausted because I'm going to be going from not working at all to working like 36 hours a week.
Wow.
It's going to be very exhausting, but I think that once I have that set work schedule, I'll be able to incorporate a set schedule for everything else, and it'll just be like clockwork. So because I'm off on weekends and then I get paid holidays, so like, you know, I feel like it'll just be good to have a schedule.
Yeah, no, very good. Again, consistency, and that kind of forces you to be consistent. I like it. Okay, cool. Hey, ready for the last question of the night?
Yeah.
Cool. Now you kind of answered this already because you did talk about this not only just a little bit ago, but also during your panels that you were in just not that long ago. But just to ask again, maybe you can give a different response, maybe some more different kinds of advice. Do you have any advice for those who want to get into streaming / VTuber?
I have a list. All right, number 1. All right. You do
This
not,
giant paper.
reiterate this.
Yeah.
You do not need to pay all this money to become a streamer or VTuber. Do not invest all this money into this shit if you don't even like it. Just start streaming the game. You don't even need a PNG tuber or anything. Just start streaming to see if this is what you want and this is what you like, period. There are so many free resources out there. There are pre-made models, there are pre-made PNGs. There are some pick crews that allow you to use their pick crews primarily from streaming. There are free resources out there. Utilize those things first before you start dropping a band or two on this hobby that you don't even know if you like it yet. Also, do not go into content creation with the thought that you're going to immediately get rich immediately from this. People like Corey Kenshin and Kai have been streaming for years before they even started making the money that they're making now. I've been watching Corey for like 7 years. You have to put in the time and the effort before you can even begin to be on that level of success, and you have to be doing it for the right reasons. Do not go into it with dollar signs in your eyes because you're going to be sadly mistaken. This is a saturated market for VTubing and content creation, period. You also have to realize that you have to put in work. You cannot be lazy and just not do shit and expect to grow. You have to put in the work. You have to post. You have to utilize different like social medias and stuff, right? On top of that, be yourself. Do not go into this.
She did. You did that. You did that. I didn't do anything. You did that on yourself. You did that on yourself. That was whole you.
Yes. Do not go into this trying to play a role. You be your own self. Do not try and like take this image of someone else you watch and try and like I don't know, mimic them to try and like grow. It's not gonna work. Be yourself. You do your own thing. Do things that you like. Don't just do things because you see other people doing it. Playing like trendy games are fun, or doing like the fun VTuber trends on Twitter is fun, but don't do it because you see other people doing it and you're not gonna like it. You're gonna make yourself miserable, and no one wants to be miserable at all. So like, that's my advice. Utilize these resources. You don't have to spend $1 million to be a VTuber, and make sure you like what you're doing. If you don't like your content, you're gonna literally resent yourself all the time, and no one wants that. So that's my advice.
I agree. Okay, 100%. It's a good advice. Like, that's a good list to go by, and I think you should. Anyone who is starting out and getting into this kind of swing of things, I definitely recommend everyone to like hone in on all those vices, because they really are good stuff. You really do not need a $100,000 model. You can just get the bare minimum. Even in PNG, get free. Just start it out, just to have fun, enjoy yourself.
Okay, we're starting out as a PNG tuber. Everyone has. It's okay. People who say that PNG tubers don't count are stupid as hell and deserve to graduate. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. VTuber means virtual YouTuber. Virtual doesn't just mean a rigged model. It means anything virtual, so it counts. Like, that's what I think. Also, this is easier said than done because people suck, but surround yourself with only good people. Don't just like go out of your way to clout chase. Surround yourself with good people.
Exactly. Birds of a feather flock together.
Taking your time. Yeah, be okay with taking your time. Don't rush everything. Literally, me right now, I'm okay with my rebrand not being done for like another year or so. Like, it's okay to take your time with these things and do it over time. You don't have to rush into everything.
Yep, true. 100%. I agree. Got into it by making my own model. So yeah, you can start anywhere, even a pre-made. Yeah, no, like Jericho has a pre-made one, and it's actually really good. It's very customizable too. So you can have some fun. Like,
yeah, I literally have to hone in my editing and stuff. So like, be willing to learn these skills. Like, not everyone has the money to pay for an editor and stuff, so learn how to edit yourself. That's like I can't sing, I can't draw. It's hard for me, but I can edit. That was the easiest skill for me to learn.
No, 100%. No, I agree. 100%. Like I said, just have fun. If it's streaming and VTubing is a fun thing, definitely be fun. Just start out small, and then as time goes on, invest in it. Enjoy it. Have fun with that content creation grind. Just enjoy it, and take your time, like you said. Just take your time with it. Be the curse of VTubing and the consistent international key bumps.
Unintentional
key bumps. Trust me, we've heard a lot of these. We've heard a lot of these already throughout the stream.
Yeah, I can't wait to kill Circuit off.
I know. Yeah, kill her off, kill her off. But before we finish off with everything, I want to say again, thank you so much for coming on my show and giving me your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Sorry, I had to throw one more last B pun before we left.
It's okay. I also didn't even, that one went over my head. I didn't hear it.
Before we continue.
I didn't catch that one. Okay, you know, fair.
So
fair.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be bearable on all this kind of stuff. That's
Oh God. I'm leaving.
No, come back. No, please. We're almost done. Again, one last time, I just want to say thank you again for coming on my show. I really do appreciate your time. Where can people find you?
Literally everywhere. It's just Circuit _. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Blue Sky, although I barely use Blue Sky because of keeping up with a million social media is overwhelming. I'm on TikTok. Circuit _ YouTube. Circuit _ Twitch. It's just everywhere. Circuit _ Don't forget the underscore. There's an underscore. So
it's underscore.
I'm like everywhere.
Ooh,
yeah,
are you gonna change your handle when you play?
Yes, I will be changing my handle. I already have a name and everything picked out and a nickname picked out. So all that will change over time, but right now everything is Circuit _.
So make sure you guys follow her first before she rebrands so you can find her easily.
Exactly.
Jericho wants to add a little something. You don't even need just a PC anymore. You can stream on consoles too. That's how she first started. She started on the Xbox.
I literally started streaming directly from Xbox. Yeah, you can't like have all the fancy transitions and like or a PNG on the screen. Like I started strictly from Xbox, just streaming directly from that. And then I had a shitty Dell laptop that could barely do anything and a capture card and a small PNG in the side. I didn't even know how to use OBS. I had one scene and all my audio was terrible. Like, you know, so be okay with being terrible when you first start out. Not everyone's perfect when they first start out. You need to go through that character development. You can literally just start directly on Xbox. That's how I started years ago. Before where I'm at now. Yeah, I built my PC, but you don't have to start out like that. So
100%. Definitely. Cool. Now, I always like to give my first raid suggestion to my guest here. So, would you like us to raid someone you know?
Let me see if anyone.
And while you do that, go give her a check out. Definitely check out her content. I have a lot in the workings and it's gonna be really good. And then of course, if you'd like to check out a new VTuber, I do this show each and every week. We get to check out a new VTuber. So if you'd like to give me a follow and check out someone brand new, you can also do that too. I think tomorrow we have, who's my next person? And Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn's really cool. She has like this really nice like black like purple eyes. I think she's like a succubus. I could be wrong. I think she's like a demon VTuber. It's gonna be really cool to check her out. So yeah, if you guys want to check out a really cool VTuber, tomorrow we have another.
I do have someone. Hold on. I'm gonna
send
put
me
this
or
in
Discord.
The chat.
Yeah. Or you can put it in the Discord.
Okay.
I shall be here in a few months. I vow it. I'll vow it. 100%. Like I said, I just been needing to get people who have a little bit more like, but you just started streaming, right, Jericho? I would love to have you on my show. I really would. But I do want to have some people who have a little bit more like content under the belt before I get on my show, because it'd be a very quick show if we don't have a lot to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one day you'll get here. You'll get here.
I sent it.
Oh, awesome. Ooh, who's this person? Art of.
They did their own model. Their model's so pretty. They do amazing art. I'm gonna get them to do the concept, the official sketch for my hyena. I already have a base sketch and like a mood board, but I want them to do the official sketch because I love their art so much.
Well, she's playing the Expedition 33. I want to play this game too. Actually, this is really good. Awesome. We'll give her. I love her eyes. Her eyes are really nice. Also, I like your eyes too. Yeah. We didn't talk about this, but I really like how like jelly it is. It's very cool.
Yeah, my eyes are actually they're honeycombs. I'm like gonna be very big. They're honeycombs.
Baby. Oh, you're right. They are honeycombs. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Well, hey, we already started the stream. We already started the raid start. So again, thank you so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. I hope you guys all have yourself a very nice day. Go check out this amazing circuits. You definitely deserve it. And then of course we'll be seeing out another really awesome VTuber. So send them all the loves, all the respects, because they definitely deserve it as well. Until then, I hope you guys all have yourself a very nice day. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Bye, everyone.